Hello, students. In today's classes, we're going to speak about the very interesting and informative topics that you can face in your real life. So today's topic is called employment law. So we all people work for earning, for our living, and this area is very essential if you want to know about your rights in this employment area. So give me a second to share my screen. Here it is. So it's better to start from the scratch. And as you can see in this picture, you can see a man and a woman in a very certain uniform. It means that they are in white and black and working in an office, perhaps. So it's called an employment law. What about it works for? So that's the law protects both employees and employers. So employee, it's a person who works for somebody. An employer, it's a person who hires people to work for them. Employer can provide the people with jobs and give them the salary. And some of the main areas of employment law focus on are in payment, discrimination, recruitment, and working conditions. So mainly these four sectors can cause some problems relating them. For example, payment. Many of the workers can face problems relating to this payment. Why? Because some employers, mainly many employers in the private sectors, don't give their salary on time, and it's causing lots of living conditions. It's making the living conditions even more worse. Discrimination. This also happens in many of the working spheres, for example, relating the race, for example, or relating the color of what their body is, white or black. The personality, introvert and extrovert. Extroverts are more accepted nowadays, and introverts are like humiliated for many sectors. And again, the people's identity, for example, poverty. Some people are rich, some people are poor, and making the workplace even more focused on discrimination. Recruitment. What kind of problems may occur in recruitment? It means that if the employee, if the person who are employing for a job is reliable for all job all the demands that they have, what the kind of certificates, what they have the skills suitable for the work, but the employer doesn't want to hire this person. This is a recruitment problem. And working conditions. We can face many of the working conditions so far. For example, if there is no air conditioner in a room, in the classrooms, for example, in hot months or in cold months, it's going to be very irritating for many people who works as an employee. Or some of the problems arising for following for them. And what can you say here in this picture? It's very obvious that the man is sitting here very confidently and speaking very confidently. It means that this is the person who sits on the head. So this person is called employer. And in this picture, you can see that this is a set of people. This is a group of people working in, for example, a plant or a factory, doing very similar jobs to accomplish a certain mission. And these people are called employee. They're working for somebody. And there is a word staff. Staff, it's a group of people, but employees are not a group of people. Employee, it's one person, but employees can be one staff. So here in this picture, you can see a man smiling, but the person has a very huge responsibility on their shoulder. They have to be responsible for a group of people, including 10 or 20, and regulates and monitors them. And people should follow this person to accomplish and to cooperate this certain company. And this person is called manager. We have here a kind of document, a kind of paper with a kind of numerals inside, but this is a list of employees to be paid with the amount due to each, and this is called a document payroll. We have here lovely picture. Somebody is very happy looking at the money flying around. But what it means that you have your main work, but you want to earn more and more. And in that case, you can work as a freelance and you can earn for the work that you have done per hour, for example. This is the amount of money that they are paid for the work they do. And this is called remuneration. And we have the word invoices. So invoices are a commercial paper that's used to list and record dealings between a customer and the seller. And we have the last picture here. So this is the person who provides goods and services required by business or manufacturers. And this person is called supplier. Why? Look at the picture here. This person is very happy about packing the very same thing. Like, same thing. So this is a person, for example, you know about Kylie Cosmetics. Kylie Cosmetics is gonna provide its own like companies who many companies or sectors with its own goods and provides, and they are called supplier. So Kylie generates a supplier that provides many malls or sectors, department stores with its own goods and services, and they call the supplier. That's all for today in this very like topic sphere, because that's the initial conceptual concepts for today. But if you want to know more about what your rights are in this employment law, employment area, it's better to subscribe and follow more classes upcoming. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye. Have a nice day.